Included in the box with the Shearwater Perdix are two types of attachment straps. There's natural latex rubber surgical tubing, and there's elastic strap with buckles. And since none of those come attached, I'm going to show you quickly how you can install those. So there's 3/4 inch slots for the straps and 3/16 inch holes for the bungee cord. I'll start with the straps because they're very simple. So take the female buckle piece with the strap attached, and starting from the front, simply slide through the two slots, and then take the male piece, position it such that it would go around your wrist, attach that. Now there's a locking tab here that you'll have to depress while you put the strap through. It goes through like that and like this. Now that locking tab will allow it to be easily tightened, but it won't loosen unless you press the tab, and then it's very easy to loosen. So that's it. You would just simply install the other strap exactly the same, and there's not much to it. Now, the bungee cord, there's a lot of options, and divers have lots of creative ways of attaching this. I'll show you a few. You can start with a simple overhand knot. Now I don't recommend this, but it does work. Once it's pulled tight, it's not going to loosen. It could pull through under very high load, but it generally works. You know, it's going to keep getting tighter, so you're never going to be able to loosen it once it is really set. And there, I would just do another knot here, and then I've got one loop. Add another one here. Keep it as two independent loops. You don't want to do something like this, where you have just one piece. So if I added a knot there, I would have the loops I need, but a single break anywhere could result in a lost dive computer. Now this black surgical tubing has about a 1 year life span in a marine environment when exposed to ultraviolet radiation. So there are types of cord like shock cord that's got a nylon braid around a bunch of filaments that will last longer, but we think this is a nicer product to work with. You just have to understand the life cycle of it. It's 3/16 inch cord, it's very cheap, you can get it anywhere. So I'm going to show you a different knot that I find works a lot better. So come in from the inside, then swing around to the inside, and come all the way around, and then go through the slot for the straps. And now this part is a little bit tricky. You got to slide this strap under here, and I find it helps to have a tool to help pull it through. Okay, and then just simply come up through that loop you've created there and pull everything tight. You have to work it around a bit to pull it tight, but it ends up having some nice properties in that it's not going to tighten it up on itself, so you can undo it easily, and it also ends up with the strap kind of sitting up nicely to make a nice open loop to put on your wrist. So I'll show you again. So start by coming from the inside, swing around towards the inside, all the way around, and then through the slot for the strap. Okay. And then just come up through the loop you've created there. Do this loop here. Okay, and then you'll have to set the size that you want it. That looks good there. And then just pull everything tight. And there you have it. So you can see the loop stays nice and open for putting it on your wrist. And then just do the same thing on the other side. And this is just one option. People come up with all kinds of different ways of attaching these straps. Just make sure you keep it two independent loops, or if you do use one single piece, you could isolate them with a knot in the middle. What I'm doing here is I'm just tying off the end piece so it's not dangling. The other option would be to just trim it a bit shorter. Don't go too short, or it might pull through your knot by accident. And that is it. I hope you find these tips useful. Apply some creativity if this doesn't work for you. There's lots of options with this bungee strap. Thank you.